Hey guys, so we're designing a shoe for this project, and I already went ahead and drew my shoe onto the piece of paper that I've sent home for you guys. So what I've got going on is a little SpongeBob peeking out the top. Hopefully he looks more like SpongeBob when I'm done with him. And then I put on the side of the shoe his little house and his friend's houses. Well, not Squidward, he's not really their friend. Anyways, at the bottom is going to be a bunch of Krabby Patties. So what I did was I just made like the main design and then I just kind of brought it across. I'm not going to put in every little detail for these if they're going to be exactly the same until I put them on my plastic. I put some jellyfish up here. I just kind of kept it as easy cheesy as I could. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my Shrinky Dink plastic that I sent home and I'm going to put it right over the shoe and I'm going to trace my shoe. And I'm going to use a Sharpie marker to do this. I'm going to outline everything. You can outline it in black. You can outline it in any color you would like. But we're going to use Sharpie on this. So, because I want his little teeth to hang over the side, I'm going to make sure I put that little piece in there. So after you're done tracing all of this, let's just follow these lines I made earlier so that way it lines up for me later on. Now, I noticed that some students had a little bit of trouble tracing these in other classes. If you have to tape them down, guys. It's not a big deal. This piece, this piece. Okay, so I got my lace area done. I'm going to put this piece in. I'm going to continue this line all the way across here. You do not have to put in these lines if you don't want them on your shoe later. Your shoe should have some laces on it, so keep that in mind. That's why I'm going to make it a little longer. Put my shoelace in. I'm going to put the little plastic cap on the end of it. I'm going to put in this little piece right here. I'm going to make my little SpongeBob house. And remember, you might want to be careful where you put your lines if you don't want them overlapping each other. But sketching out an idea on your shoe template is a lot different than going in here and making your design. And you need to color this whole thing with Sharpie so that way they don't rub off. I find that if you use the frosted side, it looks a little bit better. These little pads to the houses. Okay, so we got Squidward's house over here. I tried to give it a little bit of an angle so that way we could see that SpongeBob's house was really important. Okay, let's put in some jellyfish. Make them super excited. And then we're going to put SpongeBob in up here. These little spots in. He always looks super duper happy. He's got his little cheekies. And then his little smile. Put his little eyelashes in. Spots on him over here. Yeah, I'm going to leave them as is. And then I'm going to come back here and put in this extra line. And before I do all these Krabby Patties, I'm going to put in the area where they are. Okay, Krabby Patties. Easier said than done, right? So after I'm done doing all these little things, I have space on this stuff. There we go. So once I'm done doing all these little details, I'm going to take my little shoe piece off, and at least this way you guys can see what I'm doing. And I will finish the Krabby Patties in a minute, but I want to show you guys. You take some Sharpie markers, and you can add little details to all of this stuff. Color it in. Trying to make this so it shows up. Let me see. Patrick's house is a brown rock. We got this. Cool, interesting things. Just gonna use some gold for the. Oh no, I'm not. That's not gonna show up. Let me see. I have some nice peachy colors I could use. Let's try this for our sand. Well, I might have to find a different marker. But anyways, we're going to use Sharpie markers. We're going to fill in different areas. We're going to make SpongeBob look like SpongeBob so people don't think he looks like a weird monkey over here. Right? He looks awesome now. Looks like SpongeBob. Doesn't look like a creepy guy sitting on top of there at all. Alright, so you get the idea. We're going to fill it all in with Sharpie. After we're done filling it all in with Sharpie, we are going to cut it out. This is one that another student made. This is one where we started cutting it out and we were getting different things. See how it has good texture? And then you can see on the other side. So this is going to be double-sided. Now, those of you who have not used Shrinky Dink stuff before, if you leave a little spot at the top, you can cut a little spot. You can put a hole in it. We're using a hole punch. You guys can just poke it through with a pair of like scissors or a pen. So when this person goes to finish cutting out, they're going to cut out around right here. And what happens is Shrinky Dink paper gets put into the oven for like 15 minutes. And it shrinks way down. And you'll have this cool little keychain that you can hook to your backpack or to your mask if you feel like designing it and making it exciting. But that is the whole process from drawing it to designing it to drawing it to sticking it on. This is a keychain that I just found in the classroom, so I just stuck it on this one. So this is what's going to happen. You don't have to shrink them down if you don't want to. All right.